Hello, Patreons. So I've just discovered that Phistomefel has uploaded a new puzzle today to Logic Masters Germany, and I'm going to solve it before Simon knows it exists. So that's the plan, and yeah, it's a 6x6 puzzle called Sequence Sudoku, and it's got 1 star on Logic Masters Germany. If this doesn't make it perfect for me, a small puzzle with 1 star, I don't know what does. So I'm going to have a go at this. We'll put it up on Patreon. If I completely mess up this video, maybe you'll see a Simon video instead, but we shall see how that goes. And this is my chance to get to grips with Phistomefel for the first time in a long time, and I'm looking forward to it. So the rules are these. 1 to 6. This is a 1 to 6 Sudoku, basically. So 1 to 6 appears in each row, column, and 2x3 box. Digits on a line must increase in one direction and by equal size steps. So they're a sequence. They don't have to be consecutive. They could be 2, 4, 6, for instance. So give it a try if you feel like it. The link's under the video to play it in our software. But I'm going to have a go now and see how we get on, and then we'll see what Simon makes of that, won't we? So we've got, what do we get? We get a 3, a single given digit. How generous. Oh, come on, this is 1 star. There must be clear how to begin, and it's not clear to me. Come on, what is going on here? It must be to do with row 2, mustn't it? Or column 6? I mean, I suppose they have to be the same parity. Okay, the first thing I'm going to note is that all these lines are 3 cells long, so there can't be a gap of 3, or you'd have 1, 4, 7 at a minimum. So the gaps, the increments on the lines are either of 1 or 2. They're either consecutive digits or all the same parity. I don't know what this means. Oh, I see. Hang on. You see, at the moment, I'm thinking any digit could go in this cell, for instance, but actually there are restrictions on what that would do. Oh, okay, here's something. These 2 are in the center of their lines, so they can't be 1 or 6. So they're from 2, 4, or 5. If we could rule this out, this can't be a 1, because then its sequence would go 1, 2, 3, and you can't have a 3 there. Can it be a 6? Actually, yes, it can be a 6 in 2 different ways. So 1 is in one of those 2 cells in the row. 6, though, I think could be in any of those 3. So anyway, now this can't be... what are the possibilities? 1, 2, 3. Then you'd have 4, 5, and 6 here. That is very possible. Okay, with a 2 here, though, that would have to be a 4. This would have to be a 6. Then you'd have... Yes, that doesn't work. That's quite interesting. With a 2 here, you'd have a 4 here, 6 here. These would be from 1, 5, 6. Now, the only way these 2 can be in a sequence is if they go 6, 5. Let me just show you with actual numbers. I mean, I can see this, that a 2 here doesn't work, but I'll show you how the numbers would go. You'd get a 4 here. Let's not even worry that that's a 6. Now these are 1, 5, 6, so that has to be a 5. We must have a 6 there, and that puts an impossible 4 here. So it doesn't work with a 2 in row 2, column 2. Now, if it's a 4... Let's see what happens there. 4, 5, 6. This becomes a 2. Yes, this doesn't work as well. Okay, this is what we're doing. So I'll show you again. If that's a 4, you get a 5 here and a 2 here. Now, you've got 1, 6 going on here, but clearly this can't be 6. So that becomes a 1, and then this has to be an impossible 3. So that doesn't work either. So that's really quite neat. So this can't be a 4 either. Let's keep on trying to eliminate. Can it be a 5? Then this would have to be a 4. Yeah, then you get a 2 here. Yes, it's exactly the same as we just had. So if that's a 5, you get a 4 there, 2 there. Now there's 1 6 here. Clearly that's a 1, and we get this impossible 3 again. So it's not a 5 there either. Now we're down to 1 or 6 only here, which I suppose was always likely given that 1 and 6 are restricted to 3 cells at most. But this can't be a 4 anymore because it's either going 6 5 4 or 1 2 3. If it goes, I think 1 2 3 works. So what happens if it's 6 5 4? Then the 5 and the 4 force that to be a 2. Oh, and I'm not sure this breaks. Hang on a second. 6 5 4. Then this would be a 2, and that would, yes, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'll show you again. 6 5 4. Now we've got 1 and 2 here. To keep the sequence, this would have to be a 2, and that puts an impossible 6 in box 1. So none of the possibilities work except 1 in this cell. That makes this a 2. This is a 3 to complete the sequence. Now this triple is 4 5 6. We've got a 1 2 3 triple up there, and a 4 5 6 triple here. And of course this line must now be a 4 5 6 line because they're the only candidates. So that has 5 in the middle, not on the ends. And what happens next? I mean, 1 star for this. I'm not convinced, unless there's a quicker way in than that. 1 star seems very light. I mean, I don't know quite what 1 star on Logic Masters Germany is meant to mean, but I was expecting it to be a bit more straightforward. Oh, look, 3 has to be in one of these 2 cells. Yeah, that's lovely. That is lovely. 3 is in one of those 2 cells by Sudoku. It's ruled out of these ones. But try putting it here. Then this sequence either has to go 3 2 1, but that clashes the 2, or 3 4 5, but that clashes the 5. So there's no way that can be a 3. That's really pretty, actually. So that's a 3. One of these is a 3. I don't think we know much more about this line apart from the fact that it doesn't have a 3 on it. So if it's a 2-stepper, it's 2 4 6 in one order. So it's either 2, yes, if it's a 2-step line, it must be 2 4 6. Since we know it doesn't have a 3 on it, it's either 2 4 6 one way or the other, or if it's a 1-step line, remember it doesn't have a 3 on it, it must be 4 5 6. So this middle is either 4 or 5, and the ends are either 2 and 6 or 4 and 6. So they're always even. And they definitely include a 6. It proves 6 can't be in those cells. Doesn't do more than that. 4, 6. Yeah, what else have we got going on? Oh, that's gorgeous. Right, imagine this is a 4. Look what's going to happen as you go down this line and then to this line. And I'll just show you again. It's just a bit easier, more demonstrable. If that was a 4, you get a 4 here. But what is this line going to be? It can't be 4 3 2 going downwards. It can't be 4 5 6 going upwards, because of that 6 would clash with a 6 on the end of it. Therefore, this line can't start with a 4 and be a 2-stepper, or you get to 0 or 8. So that is not possible, and we can't have a 4 up in that cell. So that's a 6, 4 and 6. And again, this can't be a 1-stepper, or you get to that 4 again. It would work exactly the opposite way round from the 4 5 6 at the top. So this is a 2-step line that goes 6 4 2. And now this can't be a 2. And that doesn't... Oh, hang on, we've got a 4 there, so there's definitely a 4 in one of these cells. This has to be 1 or 6 now. Oh, that's not a 2. 4, 3. Sorry, I thought I was onto something there. That's 1 or 5. I mean, we're really limiting the possibilities quite considerably here. Oh yes, we worked out that couldn't be a 6, didn't we? Because there's a 6 on one end of this line. That's lovely. This is either a 2, 4, 6 line or a 4, 5, 6 line. And once this can't be a 6, and we now know it can't be 5, 3, 2 or 4, it is a weird naked single. So that's a 1. I think we might even be sort of finishing off now. I mean, that might be going a bit too far, but there's only so much disguise that a 6x6 puzzle can actually achieve, even at the hands of Phistomefel. So let's just look down on this line. Is this 5, 4, 3? No, because of that. So it must be 5, 3, 1. Then we can put in 2 and 5 in this box. We can finish off the 1 and 3 for columns 5 and 6. Now these have become a 4, 6 pair. So we know there's a 5 in the middle. That's lovely too. And they don't have a 6 in. This is a 4 to finish the column. We've done the right hand boxes. We can do 6 and 1. We know where 3 goes, and that's the end of it really. 2, 5, 4, 5. So, you know, that is quite an interesting break-in. I do wonder whether Phistomefel has published this as kind of a, I don't know, I'm a bit scared that he's published it as the example puzzle for a 9x9 or something. So we'll see if that occurs. But a very, well, I don't know, that had a very nice, it had a nice break-in. I mean, you had to kind of eliminate the possibilities, or that's how I had to do it. But then there were some very nice steps, both regarding the combination of these two lines and how this one worked, especially its beginning. That was very pretty. So, you know, that's classic Phistomefel. Even in a little 6x6 with just one rule, you get some intriguing logic packed into it that makes it fun to solve. So I hope that was of some interest to you. Hope you had a go at the puzzle. That was fun. And don't tell Simon I did it. We'll see how soon he finds out. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.